Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, March 1st, 2018 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I am one in being, the wholeness of my divinity. And today we have full moon energy, full moon in Virgo energy. And if you remember yesterday, I said, these energies really do build upon each other. And yesterday we spoke of divinity. What I love to get into when it comes to Virgo energy is wholeness. It is the holiness. So often the Virgo vibration is associated with critical nature. But I really do see that the highest level of the critical nature is actually seeing, hey, how can we optimize this? How can we shift this? How can we make this into its holiness? How can we heal this energy? How can we see it as its wholeness? And so we get to embody the highest and the best of this Virgo vibration in this master level full moon energy. How can I be the wholeness of my divinity? How can I sit in that energy? Because that's one of the other things about Virgo. Sometimes Virgo can get so caught up in the doing. And what we really want to align with is the being, just the being, the essence of it. I was inspired, some of you guys who watch me regularly may remember back in the summer, I think Leo time, I did the 13 moon oracle. It might have been Cancer time, I'm not sure. And there's this thing in here, the sacred empty cauldron, and in it says, to experience the vibrational potential, recognize that it is enough just to be a divine container. And that just popped into my head with this energy. That's what we're being in this energy as we connect with Sun in Pisces and this moon in Virgo. Can you be the yin, the divine container, in order to truly contain, to hold space for deep soul listening to the universe, to the self and other? So this is powerful energy. If you can remember to be if you can remember to be in human being mode, not human doing mode, in and through this energy. And it also brings up a lot of other things. It's interesting because this really goes very well with my past life group that we've got going on. The Sabian symbol for this moon is like kind of weird to me. For Virgo 11 degrees, in her baby, a mother sees her deep longing for a son answered. But I looked it up, and there's other versions of it online, which I have to look at because I forget exactly what it is. A boy molded in his mother's aspirations for him, or children molded in their parents' aspirations for them. It's almost this sense of like this purpose that you've been given by others, and yet for the Pisces energy at 11 degrees where the sun is men traveling a narrow path seeking illumination. I always feel like that Sabian symbol, which you may remember, we've talked about this one in the last year, that Sabian symbol to me really is about like finding your middle ground. I think that can be something that can be tough to do occasionally. Oh, maybe more than occasionally, maybe all the time, because we do have the world coming at us, our families coming at us, our friends coming at us, co-workers, bosses, clergy, astrologers coming at us. Do it this way. You should do it this way. Do these things this way. And it's really sometimes a challenge to be like, wait, what's this way that I'm being guided? And that's what we're really being called to do, ultimately, always on a soul level, is to tune into this energy. So we have a calling with this master level energy, master healer, master teacher, master self energy with 11 degrees, this moon, to walk that narrow path of your soul purpose, your soul energy. It's one of the other things that connects to Virgo energy is your daily life. How are you showing up in your daily life? Now, I always do connect that to the physical body, because the physical body, this is our daily life receptacle. It's how we tune in, experience everything that's going on around us. So this antenna tunes into everything. So this is where I like to take it. But ultimately, in your daily life, are you walking that narrow path? Or have you been molded? Have you found your way into living your life for other people? If you have, this is an opportunity to stop, drop, meditate, and tune in to how you can be a better human being of yourself, one unto yourself. Ooh, bringing in that Lilith energy. Do I have anything else to say about this full moon energy? Yes, the last thing that I want to say about it is, again, you know, really being the cauldron, being the container for this sacred divinity. We have to remember that this is an opportunity to bring miracles into the present, miracles onto the planet as the moon in physical Virgo energy connects to metaphysical, mystical Pisces energy. Please connect to the miraculous within you so that you can connect to the miraculous that wants to come into your life around you. One last thing, speaking to those who are metaphysically minded, one last thing, one practical message that came through. Rumi, I've been all over the Rumi lately, and one message popped in from him, and it's, you must now do what you have been reading about. Sham said that to Rumi, and it really is the case. You know, that's part of being the human being, is also taking that aligned action. And so often it's easy to just read about the miracles and like blah, 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 all that. Align with it. You must now do what you have been reading about. So align yourself. Take the time to bring it into more than just your headspace. Bring it on into your physicality and then see how you are guided and led through it. Sorry, Lala's climbing all over my computer setup. All right, besides that in the day, I guess there's a little bit more to talk about. The moon is making two other connections. The moon will be connecting to Saturn in Capricorn. Saturn in Capricorn reminding us of our divine responsibility to our divine purpose. So the moon's like, hey, how are you taking this beingness into this aligned action to bring forth your next highest, best level? Moon is also connecting to Neptune. That's a little bit later. Again, that just goes more into the alignment of that full moon energy that we're working with and bringing in the miraculous, bringing in the mystical, bringing in that which is beyond what we know. And sometimes that can be frustrating for a Virgo because Virgo likes to know, but I promise there's a lot more beyond what you know. The only other thing we've got going on today, which could be actually very nice, especially along with this full moon energy, we have Venus in Pisces connecting to Jupiter in Scorpio. You know, Venus in Pisces loves the idea of oneness. That's actually a Rumi card, is the one card. And then connecting that to that Jupiter in Scorpio energy, there could be some passion rising within you, hopefully a lot of self-love. One thing we have to remember as we build into full moon energy, sometimes it brings up the shadows. There are shadows that are connected with the moon. There are shadows that are connected with the sign of Scorpio. And so that may happen. Love yourself through those shadows. Your shadows are there to help you ultimately tune into your divinity, I believe. Your shadows are there to help you re-empower yourself. Your shadows are there to challenge you and bring you to your next levels. Don't avoid them. Work in and through them. All right, let's start with the Miracles Now card. The moment I begin to celebrate myself and focus on my successes is the moment I begin living your successes of being human being energy. Your successes, not somebody else's desired successes for you. I think that's a really big one. I think so many of us are living for other people in this world. What would happen? This is a question. What would happen and what would your life be like if you started to live for yourself? That's an interesting thing. Okay. Oh, yeah, Osho cards. You must now live what you have been reading about. This is a balance between earthly and spiritual living. Now is the time to do just that. I barely even looked at these these cards. Oh, interesting. This is very nice. This is actually the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Get grounded. Be present. And then open up to the divine. Because good things are coming. Your horizons are being expanded. You've definitely got to drop in. These are lots of earth cards that are going on. I've also got the exhaustion card. You know, full moons don't usually exhaust me, but if you are feeling exhausted, listen to your body. That's the other thing with the Virgo energy. Please listen to your body. Take a rest. Meditate. Stop, drop, meditate. Drop in to help serve you on this path. All right. Now let's finish up with Rumi card. And the card is 1, tuning into Pisces land there. I have abolished duality for myself. I have seen the two worlds as one. One I seek, one I know. One I see and one I call. Let's see. Like molten gold poured from the furnace of divine love into a one-of-a-kind mold, you are created uniquely and of divine essence. You are both the lover and the beloved. There is no aspect of your life separate from your spiritual journey, and there is no aspect of you that is not of divine origin. So then, why the frowning, the fear, or the questioning? Let me share a sublime secret with you. Let me whisper it into your heart now. There is nothing to fear. All is unfolding according to the divine genius, and there is a sweet shift in store for you. No matter how dire circumstances may appear to be or despairing you may feel, there is still an avenue through which fulfillment and resolution will be granted. This will happen. That is because divine seeks wholeness of the one. That means anything and every part of existence, and that includes you and all aspects of your being in life, is claimed by the divine. Your return to the divine is demanded. Every part of you, every life circumstance. The divine keeps rigorous, flawless accounts. Therefore, nothing shall be left unaccounted for, not even that which seems to be outside divine attention and grace at this moment. You must remember that you are a living heart, the dweller at the center between heaven and earth, star and soil, light and dark. If you cannot summon the joy to rise up and meet the divine beloved, fear not. The cunning lover lies deep within the depths, waiting to gather you into sacred embrace as you descend into darkness. Either through flying or falling, you shall be caught and tangled up in divine embrace. So fear not, cast aside worry and concern. Know you are thoroughly itemized on the divine ledger, and not one moment of your struggle or suffering shall miss the hawk-like gaze of the ever-attentive heavenly beloved. This oracle comes to you with particular guidance. There is friction or conflict within you and your life right now, a sense of perhaps being pulled in more than one direction and confusion because of this. You are questioning which path to take, this way or that. What if you choose this path and it turns the other way? Would that have been better? But how do you know now what choice, if any, is most needed in your life? So many questions. Your mind is scurrying. There's no other word for it. Backwards, forward it goes, up, to, fro, trying to settle upon the truth. I love you too much to allow this to continue unchecked. Surrender it, give it up. The truth you seek is this. You shall be, human being. You shall manifest your destiny just as the acorn grows into the oak. You cannot be other than what you are. And as you accept this, life responds. It breathes and relaxes around you, so what you need can come to you more easily. It finds you drawn to the need in you that is natural and inviting and is not cause for anxiety or distress. This need leads to I don't know how to say that word. Satiety? I'm going to say satiety. What is desired and what is fulfilled, or what fulfills that desire is one. There are lovers that come to each other naturally, even through darkness and confusion, drawn to each other, following the natural course of the universe to become one. All right. This oracle brings you particular guidance. There is resolution and a perfect coming together of elements in your life that may have seemed disparate or in conflict. Something you have been trying to integrate is very nearly ready to click into place. Perform the sacred honoring ritual and stay with your process. The coherence, the integration, the balance, and the coming together you seek is on the horizon, approaching you swiftly now. Cats in litter boxes. Okay, sacred honoring ritual. Place your hands at your heart and say aloud, Rumi, who loves me unconditionally. I gaze into my heart and you are there. I gaze into your heart and see my own face. We are one. The oneness is contagious. May it swiftly affect every aspect of my inner world, so that my outer existence aligns gently with the perfect harmony with the great divine beloved. You and I are one with the perfection of divinity unfolding now and always, through grace and my own free will. So be it. When you are ready, place your hands in prayer position and bow your head in reverence and recognition of the one divine plan unfolding, and say, I surrender into the one truth of divine perfection, which includes my own divine destiny now, through mercy and grace. So be it. When you're ready, simply close your eyes, bow your head, and you have completed your ritual. So, that's it. Perfect way to end with this beautiful master full moon energy. Thank you to those of you who have booked readings. There's the reading special. So Joe, my twin, has readings for $15. He's not really sure if he's going to do them email or over the phone, but thank you to those who have bought it. And anybody who buys it within the first week that it is offered will be entered to win a reading with the two of us. Yay, fun. So that is it for today. There is enough love in the world for you. The better it gets, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.